What's up, glitter jewels? Welcome to my channel where we find a way to sparkle and shine. Are you tired of spending your money on pull-ups and diapers? Or does your child need to be potty trained by a certain time to go to school? Well, if so, this is the video for you. According to my research, most children are potty trained by the age of 27 months. But my child, he was potty trained by 18 months. So today, I'm gonna go ahead and tell you exactly how I did it. The first thing I did was buy real underwear. Now, because my child was so young, I had to purchase 2T, which is a toddler size underpants. They also come in sizes 3T and 4T if your child is a little bit older. Here, let me show you. Okay, so I'm going to give you an idea of what the underwear looks like and what size. So these are the 2Ts. So fairly small if you start early. If you want to start at 1.5 like I did, this is what a 2T looks like. But don't just buy them any old underwear. Make sure you get their favorite character. This will help you with a little bit of leverage. You could say something like, okay, I got you some Batman underwear, but please don't pee-pee on Batman. That'll make him sad. For example, my son's favorite character was Elmo. So every single pair of underwear he had from 2T all the way up until he was about 5 had Elmo on it. And he knew not to pee-pee on Elmo because he would be highly disappointed. Okay, so what you want to do is you want to look for the underwear that say 2T, 3T, okay? Because that's the size underwear that's going to fit your child. Unless you're potty training and they're 3 or 4 years old, then you probably want to go for the 4T. So this is what the normal kind looks like. All right, and again, you want to get the ones with the characters on it, but your child's favorite character. And then they also have the fancier kinds. They have like the training pants that look like this, and it comes with like a chart and stickers. Now, I do not recommend this because you don't necessarily want to reward your child every time they do something that they should be doing anyway. But if you know your child likes rewards and you know this will be a good idea for them, then maybe you should try this. But I, from a teacher standpoint, would suggest making a bigger chart than this, making it really, really huge and putting it on their wall, maybe on a poster board, because, you know, for little children, they work better with big visuals. If that wasn't enough to convince you, I just want to show you the price tag of these pull-ups. These pull-ups are $28.57 for a pack of 70. I don't know how long that will last you, but a pack of 3 to 5 pairs of underwear were ranging between $5 and $7. And guess what? They're washable and reusable. So again, if you would like to sign up and waste your money and your time, kindly head over to the pull-up aisle so you can keep pouring your money out again and again. But again, I highly suggest that you don't. Run from the pull-ups, run! Another thing you'll need is the actual potty itself. But I must warn you, when you go into the store shopping for your potty, you're going to come across all types of gadgets and doodads. You're going to see potties that flush, potties that cheer, potties that light up. You might even come across a potty that flushes like a real toilet. But please do not get distracted. What you need is the best potty that you can get. According to my research, the best potty would be the Baby Bichon potty. Right, which is why I decided to go along with that one. It's plain, easy to clean, and it has a high splash guard, so it avoids accidents too. Which leads me to my next tip. Get more than one. As a matter of fact, I highly suggest that you get at least 3 potties. Now hold on, before you click out of my video, hear me out. Remember, my son was potty trained by 18 months, and I had 3 potties to help me do it. I had one potty for home, one potty for childcare, and one potty for the car. Now this was my true clutch. Now, I'll get more into why a potty for the trunk is so important later. But for now, I'm also highly suggesting that you invest in a foldable pop-up potty that can easily fit inside of a large bag, a backpack, or a baby bag or purse. All right, let's recap. So far, you need real underwear, 3 potties, and a foldable pop-up potty for when you're on the go to get the job done. Now that you've got your real underwear, potties, and foldable pop-up potty for your bag or purse, let's talk about our next strategy: timing. Track your time. If you start potty training early, at 1.5 like I did, your son or daughter are most likely not going to be able to tell you that they gotta go pee-pee or potty right away. You can work with them on this and practice this over time. But until then, you will need to use the clock as your time. Put your child on the potty every hour on the hour. Then, after a few weeks, you can adjust the time to 1.5 hours. Then after a month or so, you can go every 2 hours. But be consistent and don't forget to keep your eye on the clock. Now, I must warn you, they may not go on the potty right away, but the first time they even do a sprinkle in that potty, make sure you go crazy and celebrate. Now, during the day, you may have errands to run or things that you've got to do. This is when most parents usually buckle and just settle for a pull-up. The truth is, most parents want to get things done when they want to get things done. The last thing they want to be doing is worrying about their child peeing or pooping on themselves while they're out. Trust me, I get it. But let me be honest with you. Every single time you put that pull-up on your child, you're taking a step back. So what are we going to do about it? I'll tell you. Use the potty in the car. A typical day for me would be, I needed to go to a store and my son was along with me. We pull up to the store, I'd take the potty out in the trunk, put him on the potty, then go into the store and shop for up to 2 hours. Sometimes it would get a little iffy though, especially if there was a long line. Long lines leave potty training parents very vulnerable. But this is when your pop-up potty comes in hand. If I didn't have to do that, I just simply go out, put my bags in the back seat, and put him on the potty again. Put him on the potty before and after shopping, and guess what? We're good to go. Now, if you're stuck in a long line that's not moving, and you know that time is not on your side, and you're getting really close to that 2-hour mark, ask the person in front of you or in back of you to just watch your cart while you run to the bathroom to take your little one. The potty in the trunk was one of the most important parts of me potty training. It's clutch. It'll save you every time. As a matter of fact, I kept that potty in my car up until my son was 5 years old. On long trips, I would just whip it out. Going to the store, just whip it out. Getting groceries, just whip it out. What would I do with the funkiness in the pot? Toss it in the bushes or put it in a bag and chuck the bag in the garbage can on the way in of a store or the way out. Simple as that. But I must warn you, don't forget the poop in the potty, because the next day your car is going to smell like hot poop. Now, there's one other time that parents that are potty training are also very vulnerable, and that is at night. Unfortunately, this is when many parents decide to buckle once again and put on the infamous pull-up. But I'm telling you, don't. X that. Instead, go ahead and potty train them through the night. You can do this several ways. My son woke up once in the middle of the night every night between 2 and 3 a.m. So I simply woke up with him and put him on the potty. And he never wore pull-ups. He only wore underwear. But if your child is a solid sleeper, that strategy is not going to work for you. You're going to have to try something else. So I recommend either getting the thin plastic potty pants to put on top of the underwear. So that way, if they pee on themselves, they can feel the wetness, which will in turn train them to wake up to get on the potty. Another strategy you can use if your child is really bright is you can put the potty right by their bed or not too far by their bed at night and tell them, if you wake up and you got pee-pee, go over on your potty. Things like this work wonders. So remember, potty train through the night too. Don't put the pull-up on. Matter of fact, cancel the pull-up. Don't even think about it. And your child will be potty trained in no time. Well, my time is up. I've got to go. But before I do, a big shout out to all of my subscribers, both old and new glitter jewels. Till next time. Bye.